What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Shredded Edits. My name is Parker. This week on the Shredded Edit, I'm going to take you guys into the Super 73 archive and show you some footage from the past. It is Star Wars week, and I want to show you some of our Star Wars content. Everyone here is a huge fan. Michael and Taylor put their heads together and were able to create a suit of armor for me that I was able to go race at the Bolsa Chica Motobeach Classic. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about our customer care team. Just so you know, we really appreciate your patience. If you've reached out to us and you're waiting for an update on a pre-order or a part, whatever it might be, they're going to get back to you in the queue that it was received. They're fielding almost 1,000 inquiries a day between them. So thank you guys so much for being patient. Also thank the team just for kicking butt and taking care of everything that they have. Also this week on the Shredded Edit, we're going to take our new hire Liam out to the dirt. We're going to teach him a little bit of off-road etiquette, and it's going to be helpful for you guys too with the new bikes coming out, being trail capable. It's just some tips and tricks to help him out. He's been filming me, and the first couple attempts filming me went a little bit like this. And it was really not usable because he's been filming TikToks. He's not used to riding with one hand and filming, which is very difficult. So I'm going to try to teach him how to get a little bit smoother on the camera, and I'm going to show you what his content looked like at the end of the video. Super Star Wars 73 content.
That's good. There's gonna be a good bit in there where
But what happens when you go to outer space? Like, don't you get a suit too?
Bro, he's got the
I got a spaceship here. Neither of us would survive in outer space by our armors.
Look at that! The only jock is you. No, but I'm serious. Like,
the Grant starts working out for 2 weeks and he comes in here and bullies the nerds, dude.
No,
Get that! Look at him!
Look, in outer space, you need a suit.
Look at the
right?
bully!
But this guy doesn't have a suit. So how can he be
Not everybody's
part
a
of outer
suited boy.
space?
I got a gun.
This club.
Ish. Not everybody's a bully. What's up, everybody? So Parker came to us and said, hey, I've got a race coming up. I want to be a stormtrooper, stunt trooper. So we have this extra suit of stormtrooper armor lying around. We're gonna make him a race-worthy suit of stormtrooper armor.
From the ground up.
Did you get it? Do you think they got it?
I think they got it.
Let's get to it.
If they didn't get it.
Okay, so huge shout out to Henry from Henry's Helmet Fans. He actually sent us these fans because we said, hey, we've got a little project. It's gonna get a little bit hot. It's gonna get a little bit sweaty. Can you help us out? What Henry does is for the costume clubs, he creates these little fans that sit within the helmet. And what you can do is you can vent air throughout your helmet, and it plugs into a little USB battery. And you can vent air throughout your helmet so that you don't fog up. If you guys do, he's not paying us or anything for this. If you do want these fans, if you do troop or whatever, link will be in the description. I think the helmet's basically done. Okay, so obviously the process in which we build armor is not normally like this. We're trying to build this armor in the best way so that Parker can move the most without pieces falling off, without him getting pinched. So we're using foam in some areas, and then the elastic is gonna give it a little bit of stretch. I want it to be high enough so that it doesn't...
It goes like that.
Oh, so these lines line up.
Yeah.
Got it, okay. Okay, so what's super cool is HJC stepped in and they said, hey Parker, we can't let you race in a helmet that's not DOT approved, but look what we have. So what they made was, they have a license with Star Wars to actually make Stormtrooper DOT approved racing helmets. So Parker's gonna walk around in the Stormtrooper helmet, but then when it comes to racing, he's gonna ride this bad boy. Parker! Don't do it again. Stop.
What's up, guys? We are out here on the trails today. I've got Liam with me. You guys remember Liam? He's over here on the Z1. I've got the S1. The S2s and the RXs are gonna start launching soon, so I I guess in honor of that, we're gonna give you guys some trail etiquette, just some tips and tricks to keep you safe while you're out on the trails, going over new terrain. We're actually at a little BMX park, so there are jumps here. I don't recommend hitting jumps. The obstacles that are here are gonna be a good indication of what to do and what not to do.
What's up guys, I'm Liam. I got hired here recently at Super 73 to make content for you guys, specifically for TikTok, so go check us out there. I'm gonna be telling you about my first time riding one of the bikes. I actually messed up a bit. I was riding in my apartment complex and a woman started backing up a bit too fast and I wasn't ready, hit the wrong brake and kind of flipped over the bike. So yeah, it was fun, good experience.
The simple takeaway on that is brake etiquette is super important. Liam's a good rider. I've ridden with him a couple times. He's got some talent. He's definitely been out here hitting some jumps and stuff. So I'm gonna tell you what happened on his end. The front brake is obviously super powerful. If you grab too much front brake on the tar, it's gonna flip you. If you're on the dirt, the opposite's gonna happen. You're gonna push your front end. It's just gonna start sliding the front and then you're going to lose your balance. The front wheel will tip one way or the other. You wanna spend about 60% of the time on the rear brake and at about 40% front brake. Bias it to the rear. Use the front still, but try not to lock anything up. When you're going off-road, you're gonna be going over bumps, you're gonna be going over you know, like little crevices. You might go through a ditch that has some sort of drainage in the middle of it. So staying calm, staying cool. When you're going off-road, try to stand up and keep your knees a little bit bent when you're going over bumps and jumps. The idea here is that you're using your knees as suspension. You're letting the bike take the terrain naturally. If you sit down when you go over bumps, what's gonna happen when the rear actually peaks, it's gonna lift your whole body up and it can cause you to buck forward. So when you're going over terrain, rougher terrain, always try to use your knees as a bit of a spring to make off-road riding way easier. The next thing I'm gonna show you guys is a rear brake slide, because getting used to having limited traction, especially if you're going downhill and you start to, you feel like you're going too fast and you need to stop, naturally you're gonna wanna grab more brakes, but you're just applying enough brake to keep it under control, but not too much brake to where the wheels lock up. Practicing on flat ground, sliding, using the rear brake to, I guess, initiate a slide, it's really fun and it's a really safe way to practice before you start going on the heavy off-road stuff. So I'm gonna get Liam to do the slide. I seen him do one the other day, so I know he can. Liam, do a skid.
Okay.
Nice. What we're gonna do next, I'm gonna get Liam to go down this hill. When you're going down hills, it's important to keep that front brake fear in mind. You only wanna add a little bit of front brake going down hills, focus on the rear. If it starts to slide, you can let off the brake a little bit and just kind of keep going, but just like going over any other obstacle, you wanna be standing up, use your knees as springs. There's a ditch in the middle. This hill's not that high, but it's high enough to be fearful going down it. Liam, go ahead, man. Take what you've learned. Show us the right way. So you can hear the rear brake locking up a little bit there. That's totally fine. That's just a little bit of tips and tricks. If you guys want to know more, just drop a comment below. Let us know what else you want to know. It wouldn't be a shredded edit if I didn't hit these jumps while we're here, so I'm about to send it. I'm all good. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this week's Shredded Edit. Thank you guys very much for watching this week. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post next week. Leave a comment. Let us know how you liked it. Let us know what you want to see. And as always, we'll see you next ride.